Hi Scorpio, welcome to Told Us Love Tarot. If this is your first time here, I hope you like and subscribe. And if you're returning, thanks for coming back. Whether you're returning or you're new, I hope you share with a friend, someone that you think would vibe with the channel. If you want to show off, show the video, show it to someone that you think would come check it out. I greatly appreciate it. All those actions help my little YouTube baby grow. So Scorpio, I hope you're happy, healthy, and well. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Scorpio in your chart, it could resonate. So checking out the other signs in your chart, you could find a message that resonates for you even more so than this one. And just by watching them, you're helping my YouTube baby grow. So I greatly appreciate it. Told Us Love is a hustle for me, so your gifts and donations at my Cash App and Venmo in the description box go a long way, and I am truly grateful and appreciative of the support that I have received, Scorpio. Yeah, and I'm already being led into my message because I feel like I wanted to say, like, you could be feeling the same. And I don't know why I wanted to say that, because we're not talking about your Cash App or Venmo. Maybe people have donated to you. You've received donations for something. Make sure you're liking, sharing, leaving a comment if it resonates. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to jump into this now. Because it's like, you know, I've been doing them in order, and I needed to do Libra first, but I've been thinking about you, Scorpio. So maybe someone's thinking about you, or you're thinking about someone specifically, but I've been like, Scorpio. All right. I have a big message here, and it is where I wanted to already go to when I was talking about gifts, donations, and support that I appreciate, and wanting to say that you appreciate as well. And I was like, well, why would Scorpio appreciate it? So maybe Scorpio, you were getting a lot of actual physical support from people. Could be financial, emotional, verbal, whatever. However it resonates for you. But I have a feeling that you're being supported through physical and spiritual, the things that you cannot see. You are being protected through these positive thoughts and prayers that people have for you, Scorpio. And whether you know it or not, I also think there may be a family member or a very, very close friend, could be a spouse, who may have passed on, who, if that resonates, you'll know, because you'll know that this is for you. This is part of the protection that is taking care of you, Scorpio. I feel like there's a recent feeling of being and feeling seen and recognized, and or you are literally being seen and recognized by many, some that you don't even know. But they're like wishing you well. It's giving me like someone who like has a fan base almost. Or just a lot of people know you. Maybe your family is well known and like a lot of people know who you are. Maybe you're the baby of the family and it's almost like they're rooting for you and you don't even know who these people are. That's interesting. Normally wear dark colors, but there's more color literally in your life and you're wearing more color, Scorpio. You are working hard and have a feeling of wondering, like, what do I have to show for it? Do I have work? Like, does my work show for it? Do I have things to show in my life? I also got something about this Mercury retrograde, this current one that we're in right now. You could be seeing, like just a resurgence of people from the past. Even so much so, it could be just like in your likes. There's a name that you haven't seen in a long time. Friend, could be family member, could be an ex, I don't even know. But I find it very interesting. I was led down the path of someone being protected. There are a lot of people who will think about you, pray for you, Scorpio, and I feel like you've had this message before. More people are rooting for you than you even would imagine. And it's protected you. These cards just popped in my hand, so we're gonna come here. I feel like it served in some sort of type of positive protection for you, Scorpio. As always, let me know in the comments if it resonates. Don't forget to check out the other signs in your chart. If you need help with that, I have a video in my Minutes with Meg collection on finding your birth chart and knowing your big three. You can always go there and look. Scorpio, not mature enough. HBO's insecure, Molly's nothing's good enough for me attitude. And I just want to say that a card with reference to insecure and literally this right here was just in the Libra reading. So if you have Libra in your chart, you might want to check it out. You could be a Libra Scorpio cusp, and or you could be dealing with a Libra. Not mature enough. For whatever reason, the first thing I thought of, Scorpio, was someone feeling like they're not ready yet for what their person or partner wants. It may not even be like a person or partner. It could just be in life, feeling like you're not mature enough for what the people around you are doing. Molly's nothing's good enough for me attitude. I feel like this is like some sort of avoidant excuse me. This is like avoiding I keep wanting to say commitment. It's like a defense mechanism to avoid commitment. Someone has this like nothing's good enough for me attitude. Like, no, this isn't good enough for me. Funny thing is I don't really think it's an ego thing. I think it's more of like a protection thing. I also have a feeling here, if just within these two cards, because I'm inclined to go here. If you're dealing with someone who is like kind of absorbed, self-involved, they have a I got me, myself, and I type attitude. Like they think that they are all that and then some. There's constantly going to be this issue of something not being good enough for this person because they consider themselves the best. This could be you, Scorpio. You're just feeling so good about yourself and involved with who you are at this time that you are finding like nothing is good enough for you. And there's something here that someone may recognize that as behavior that is showing immaturity. Con person. Did you ever care for me? Question mark. Winter. Could have met this person in the winter. Something could have happened in the winter time. Winter is considered December, January, February, March-ish. So it could be a Capricorn Well, a Sag, a December Sag, a Capricorn, an Aquarius, or a Pisces. How could you do that? BDSM is behind it. Your intelligence is attractive. You keep me hanging on. Broken trust. Damn, wish I was your lover. I was just gonna say, like, wow. Something about a song over here, and now I have another song. So maybe someone, I'm worried we don't feel the same. Maybe you've listened to music with this person, or that's something that you have in common with this person is music tastes. Or this is something like you hear these, like, you may have literally listened to either one of these songs with this person. Damn, I Wish I Was Your Lover, or You Keep Me Hanging On by Kim Wilde, but the original is from the 60s. This is also just from thinking about these two songs. It's like, it's like someone's being, like, keeping ties to an individual to keep them around, keep them hanging on. I feel like you may recognize this, Scorpio, or this is being recognized about you, and they are realizing, someone's realizing, this person is not mature. Molly in Insecure gets, like, flipped out on by one of her boyfriends, her most serious relationship towards the end of the show, and he breaks up with her because he says to her, nothing's ever good enough for you, and you find fault in everything, and she thought she was, like, the best thing ever, and she didn't understand, like, what do you mean, like, yada yada. But it was a sign of her lack of maturity and growth and understanding. Someone may do something that's it seems selfish. It may make you, like, a con person is someone who cons people, lies to them, tricks them into going along with a scheme or a scam, or it's like a used car salesman. It's giving me Magician reversed energy. This is also someone, this is going back to, it's like a defense mechanism to be able to avoid accountability, to be able to continue being a fuck boy or a fuck girl and have situationships and entanglements, maybe with more than one person. They have this attitude of, like, well, this isn't good enough for me for this reason, and they find fault with this over there, and maybe someone starts to realize this. And I feel like someone is understanding too that this isn't a reflection of them not being good enough. It's a reflection of this person is so immature. Like, they're like, growth mindset, I just keep hearing, is like immature. Very interesting. There's something here about a lot of intelligence, someone being well-spoken. This is also too, like, nothing's good enough for me. Attitude is like trying to pin down plans for something. Like, oh, let's do that thing you said we were gonna do. Like, oh, well, you know, this weekend the weather is awful, and then, you know, after that I got this going on, and then it's like they're finding excuses, I guess, is what I'm feeling. I feel like someone is really questioning if they were, sorry, my leg's starting to bother me weird. It's like weird. It's only really bothered me today. Someone really starts to wonder if who they've been dealing with is like a con person. My mermaid. And motorcycles, mermaids and motorcycles. I feel like I'm especially with these questions on the right hand side, and like I'm looking at winter, and I just thought the winter chill. Someone could like be wondering if who they've been dealing with is a complete con person. Loner, lone wolf energy, my heart. My ex broke my heart. Trust. Someone could be dealing with it, or someone could be an individual who's just had such heartbreak that they like prefer to stay in this energy of maybe they are conning people. They con people into believing what needs to be believed so they can get what they want. Like, Molly had plenty of relationships with men that she did not consider it like a relationship or dating, because she considered herself better than these men, and these men were like, no, we're together. Maybe you have some sort of situation like that, like someone, oh, I hope nobody's trying to make you think that they're better, or I hope you're not trying to make someone think that you're better than them as a control tactic. But Six of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Pentacles reverse. So just the other day I learned in a reading, which I'm still learning ways to view the cards, and things that stick with me I recognize as like I was meant to hear that message and start seeing this card that way. But the Six of Pentacles, I always kind of viewed it as someone juggling two people, because it shows two individuals kneeling on the ground, but it's supposed to symbolize equal give and take in a situation. So if this is in reverse, my first thought was something is very unequal. Very unequal. And these cards show a separation of two people. A pre-empress energy, upright, that is like the single ladies card, male or female, bachelor card, someone who's worked for their money, working, establishing themselves on their own. And the 10 of Pentacles is with it. The 10 came before the 9. So it symbolizes going backwards, and this is 6. I just got the weirdest feeling. I just got a feeling of like two people thinking about each other equally. There's something here about like, someone could be like fantasizing and you wouldn't be aware of this. The Fool, you're none the wiser to this. There is a lot of traffic right now. 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups reversed, 3 of Wands reversed, the Chariot. I feel like there's two people here who equally have their own stuff going on, equally have their own money, equally like are paying their own bills. everyone's keeping their energy and their like money and resources to themselves. I'm getting heavily a female energy who is busting ass to be able to stay afloat. This is someone who doesn't have to be a female, could be a male, but this is someone who's very resourceful. This is someone who has their own like garden in the back to save money, or they go work on a farm so they can be able to take home some of the fruits. I'm really getting two people who are like taking care of their own business separately. Neither one of you are giving to the other person. I never say this ever, but for whatever reason, I'm thinking like you may not have even met this person yet. Like, this is why it's not equal yet, because once you do connect with this person, I think because like you're damn near 50-50. Someone has their own shit, their own bills being paid, their own groceries in the fridge, and then there's another person who maybe they're a parent, single parent, maybe you both have pets, maybe I feel like this masculine individual has like this home or this domain where he could have a family or at least a dog. I feel like I'm looking at it's like two people considering their futures, but you wouldn't know it. I also get a feeling of like maybe wanting to give an offer to someone. There could be like one person waiting to hear from this person, and this person is waiting to say something to that. It's like this waiting game. You know, with all these pentacles, you'd think this was job related or something. I don't really get it job related. I'm getting it more like energy and like taking care of business related, like responsibilities. Like, she's got her own business. She takes care of her parents. She's got her other job. She's got groceries cared for, the bills taken care of. She's getting the cut, like, you know what I mean? She's got all these things being taken care for on her own. And I feel like he is the same. This is giving me someone maybe cheap, specifically frugal. Like, this person likes to see their money right around them, putting their money into their home, into their family, into the refrigerator. Just look at the circle of the coins is around him in his home. Her coins are with her, like squirreled away. That's all I could think about was like, this is her energy, her stability. It's kept squirreled away. Maybe secretive, more private. Maybe people don't really know how you do it, but you do it. Whereas this person, you know how they make their money and you know where their money is going. And then there's this one. I'm just getting now too. Someone could have the letter J in their name. Upright, the coin would be going into the purse, but reverse, it's coming out of the purse. Maybe this is owing money to someone, or someone pays you for something. This is also giving me some sort of like role reversal. Like it's usually a masculine giving a feminine money, quote unquote, and here it's a feminine giving a masculine money. Like the masculine is like the stay-at-home hot mom, stay-at-home hot dad, Mr. Dad. Oh wait, no, Mr. Mom. Isn't that the movie? Maybe Tom Hanks, Mr. Mom. That's someone's favorite movie. All right, 7 of Cups reversed. Options, decisions, Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck. Indecision. I'm heavily getting like, I don't know what to do. In reverse. For whatever reason, this was just about where to spend the money. Like maybe someone needs to do renovations or has like a vision of what they want for their place, and like maybe someone's saving for a house, a change of a home or whatnot. This is giving me someone, like cutting back on like the things that they're spending their money on. Like if you used to just maybe saving money. There's also something here about either there wasn't any competition or there was competition and someone is the one who ended up being the option. Like they had other options or have other options, and then there was someone here who was chosen. You may not know this. There's something here too about someone after a few drinks, it gets very seductive, gets very lady in the streets, freaking the sheets. Wheel of Fortune and then the Emperor reversed. Can you tell what my favorite color is? Everything my whole life has been blue themed. I was just dying for a drink there. You know, I just also had this feeling too, if it's like, if you're dealing with someone, I feel like there's someone here who thinks about you, or you think about this person way more than they let on or you would even believe. The Emperor reversed, 4 of Pentacles reversed, the Death card, Scorpio. Maybe it's another Scorpio. Aries is here as well. But I think this is this like some sort of forbidden connection? Like you can't be together, slash maybe someone's already married and they're stepping out of this, their connection, and they keep, someone knows that they communicate because their person is left at home. I got this feeling here of like, oh Jesus, didn't I say someone could have been really hurt by love? Unless that was my last reading, but like, I was gonna say someone feeling dead inside. Like that's why they can't be the Emperor that they know that you would want them to be. Wheel of Fortune, they know what is needed to be. Like, you may be at a precipice of like, this is, see, he thinks about her because this is a skeleton too. Whoever this individual is, the one who feels like they're so dead inside, they've been hurt too much, they've given up on love. He thinks about giving to this because it's coins and he's got coins in his eyes. And I've already said like this is giving to someone. He thinks about this connection. I feel like there's a very strong attraction here. Very strong attraction here. I also get a feeling of, there's like a masculine who just like doesn't feel good about himself. I don't know if it's like looks wise or just where he's at right now, but like I just get a feeling of I get a feeling of a deceptive masculine. And what do I mean by deceptive? I feel like this person kind of likes keeping their options open, but I don't even think they have options. They want you to think they have options, but I don't think they have any options. This is giving me like playing house over here with this connection and then leaving and going out and about life acting and being single. Maybe that's this dynamic, two different people. No other options. Wow, the Nine of Pentacles reversed again? Have you gone through this loop with this person before? You guys get right at the edge of like, are we together or are we not? And then it happens again. Someone, again, is so resourceful. They cook for themselves, grow for themselves, they put things together. Knight of Wands reversed. Seven of Wands. Page of Cups. The Fool reversed. The Emperor now. Upright. So could be dealing with an Aries. The Hierophant is here too, and that's Taurus, and that goes, could be an Aries Taurus cusp. So that would be April 17th through the 23rd. You could be dealing with Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but maybe something happened around that time. You had to make a decision about something or someone. I feel like I'm looking at someone who works really hard to protect their inner child, their inner, it's like they protect their heart really well. This person has like guarded their heart. I just had the weirdest feeling of like, if you're not treating yourself, Scorpio, you should consider doing that. Like, treat yourself. You've earned it. Even if you're sitting there and eating the shrimp cocktail or oysters by yourself, like, treat yourself. Is this the Wheel of Fortune? Oh my God. Now the Wheel of Fortune is here in reverse. When the cards are like copying a lot like that, like it's the same cards repeating, I feel like this is it's like heavily like this is strong / I'm on to something with what I'm already saying, because they're not throwing other suggestions at me. They're just repeating what I've already seen. So I'm repeating what I've already said, hammering it harder. Didn't I already say you may have already gone through something like this with this person? You get right at the edge of, are we doing this? Like, stop the juggling act and like They may want you to think they have other options, and there may be no other options. But this is, I get the feeling of this has happened before. This has happened more than once. Ace of Wands. I was just going to say this could be a sexually based connection, pretty much. It's either like someone would want more from this individual and they are not giving anything other than sex. And it's like the second you suggest giving energy, oh, fuck yes. This could be you, Scorpio. This could be who you're dealing with. The second you could be hooking up with someone, okay? Representing all the times you guys have hooked up. The second, though, someone tries to offer some love, someone like pretends like they have no idea what's going on, they ghost, it's like they didn't even know you, you never existed. This wasn't getting off the ground, because this is right where you guys would stop. And this is where you'd been a couple times with this person. I'm getting heavily, it's the masculine. Male or female, it's the masculine here. Who, whenever they get to the point of like, do I or don't I? Do I commit or not? They do not go forward. They do not help and heal the situation, and someone gets hurt. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who's doing this. Or it's just, this is the person who's been given the power and has hurt you before, Scorpio. Or you've hurt this person before. Wow. As long as it stays in the bedroom, this connection can continue. But the second someone suggests giving more to this and like more energy, more time, more like setting more of a foundation for the future, that's when it's like, all right, then the connection is just over. Because I'm here to bring you some D, and here's the D. Oh, you wanted more from me? Oh, okay. Not. Scorpio, I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. And you don't understand it. It's like, it's so good because obviously you keep having it happen and seeing each other. But right when you get to the point of like, what are we doing? Am I single? Like, I really hope someone's not out here being like taking themselves off the market for someone who has already shown them that they're here to only offer this. And what this is bedroom hookups. Knight of Wands is famously an F-boy energy. Male or female. This is now going back to, this is Molly's energy. I'm better than this. Even if you guys are like practically equal, they still want to keep their options open, even if there is no other option. This is a reflection of this person, and I feel like it's driven you nuts, or like it's driving you nuts. Someone, I feel like I'm getting anxiety and nerves because they think there are all these other options, and I don't think there are. The Moon reversed. Death reversed. It's Cancer, Scorpio energy. Oh, my back is itchy. The Six of Pentacles is here now reversed, which is the card we started with. Now the Empress is here. I'm definitely getting a heavy Nine of Cups. Could be a feminine taking a stance about what she wants and what she's looking for, and it's equal give and take. The funny thing is like with these two cards, the Moon and Death reverse, I don't think there is anything that you aren't aware of. I just don't think that this situation is going to change beyond something that only you guys see each other predominantly at night, where you act like animals with each other. That's like, it's never gonna change more than that. I feel like the Moon upright signifies like secrets. I feel like in reverse, it's like this is no secret because you've been through this loop before with this person, Scorpio. Or they've been through this loop before with you. Could be dealing with another Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. You may be the one who's like, I hate to say like, Justice reverse. That's Libra energy. There could be a Libra Scorpio cusp, and that's the second time I've referenced that. So if you are a Libra Scorpio cusp, born October 17th through the 23rd, you should check out my Libra reading too and see if there's something there for you. Did I not say, like, I've said repeatedly now, someone thinking that they are like, they're just self-absorbed. They feel like they're on top of the world, male or female. They just think that they are the hottest thing since sliced bread. This is Leo, Sag, Aries. Doesn't have to be, but they could have that in their chart. And they are just so self-fulfilled with themselves that like if your confidence, if you thought you were confident, their confidence level is still a little bit above yours, or they at least want you to think that. You know what, I'm just starting to get that energy now of like, sometimes people attract those who have low self-esteem because they are attracted to what's in those with the high esteem. Because they want it themselves and they end up like sucking this person's life force out of them. Didn't I say those pentacles were symbolizing to me like not necessarily money, but like energy, time, things that you do and accomplish. Ooh, the Ace of Cups was just in my Libra reading too. The Star reversed. Aquarius energy. Four of Swords reversed. This is giving me someone having to maybe say something and they're not looking forward to saying it. Leo energy is here. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Death card reversed. The Devil, Capricorn. If you are sleeping with someone or however this resonates, it's like I feel like there's someone who knows how their actions affect another person. I'm getting someone who knows what they're doing and then slips out the back door. I'm getting someone who like, maybe you're the lion. You're usually very strong. Just think of a lion. And this person comes in and is able to come, like get into your good graces, get close to you. And then before you know it, where you think you're building something and you're starting something, there they are heading out the back door. And someone is left yet again thinking they were on the cusp of becoming an empress, because that's what this is, pre-empress, and they're not. This person again, I'm getting again, like they've done it before. This person is here for sexual reasons and sexual reasons only, symbolized by that hoe over his arm, shoulder. I am really sickened to think this, but I'm just going to say it. Someone may view the other person this way, male or female, like they're just a piece of ass. I feel like Scorpio, if there's something here about, again, just someone's just too focused on them, will continue to be focused on them, is pouring into them and theirs. And like, I feel this other energy, like trying to almost give their love. And this person's not even receiving it because they're too busy taking care of themselves. You know what I mean? Because the water symbolizes love and emotion. So let's say this person, there's someone here offering their cup of love, offering love. And the person over here, their symbol of emotion and love, what are they doing? They're pouring it into themselves and back into their area. This person is just loving on themselves and is not going to receive this. The sad thing, though, is I feel like this is part of someone's like self-absorbed issues, that's part of like the way that they protect themselves to be able to stay single and not committed. And part of it is just being absorbed with themselves. I feel like someone is either letting this connection go or is really considering letting this connection go. I think someone recognizes that this connection has been like giving them anxiety and making them nuts, and they don't want to do it anymore. They want to let it go. Scorpio, if this resonates, please let me know. I get a heavy feeling here of knowing like a situation is not going to change. So it's kind of become the definite, like someone's like, this is the definition of insanity. I can't keep doing this expecting anything would change because nothing is going to change. I've already been shown by this person once that they're going to bring me right to the corner of, are we starting the beginning of a relationship? And then they dip out. They dip out the back. Right when we've put in all this work, we are right there, 8 of Pentacles, and then we would be 9 of Pentacles, and then it would be 10 of Pentacles. Fulfillment, stability, everything. You dip out. You dip out. After you've gotten all that energy from me, after you've gotten all that time from me, you dip out. I don't like this. But the really sad thing is, I feel like you know exactly who this is. If this is some sort of friendship, it's like recognizing that this friend gives more to them than it's not an equal give and take. This person's like all about them. If it resonates, don't forget to let me know, Scorpio. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your gifts, your donations. My Cash App and Venmo are in the description box. Even the littlest donations go a long way. Scorpio, I hope you have a great Taurus season. I have a funny feeling like there's something here or someone here who's like, they're kind of like sick of their own shit because they're recognizing and realizing that they keep doing the same thing, keep giving the same offer to the same person, and it keeps getting fumbled and not treated correctly. Scorpio, if it resonates, you know what to do. I will talk to you next time. Make sure you're checking out the other signs in your chart, and have a good one.